Northern California. Right on the bay. That's the setting for the Heat. The young shooter, Brandon Miller. He'll be looking to bring his offense tonight as they wind up for action. From the Chase Center in San Francisco, Heat Warriors. Coming up next, right after this. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Antetokounmpo. Wright is out there with Barrett. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Jackson in at the small forward position. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Cunningham for three.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Jones in the post. Antetokounmpo's there. Hartenstein with the screen on Kessler. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Wright. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, there's hope in the smell of hardwood in the air, Tim, which means it's time to tip off a new NBA season.
Yeah, Kevin, the excitement is in the air because it counts starting tonight. We heard all the previews, new faces, new places. We're through the preseason. Now we finally get to see how it's going to play out.
So glad you joined us. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It is great to be here, Kevin. Can't wait.
The first one falls. And the trade of Jimmy Butler. Tim, the Heat's star power took a hit.
Well, one thing is for certain in this league, you need stars to win big. Draft picks, flexibility, those things are great. Even nice young players, but it's only going to take you so far.
And so Wright nails both of them. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Leonard. Inside, Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
There's the unselfishness of Kawhi Leonard, keeping his teammates involved.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Leonard against Giannis. It's stolen by Hartenstein.
Well, they tried to punch the ball inside right there, but the window closed quickly. That's great defense. This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. Jaren Jackson Jr. was the topic, and Coach was impressed by the tape. He said, the more I watch of Jaren, the more I'm convinced he's the best defensive player in the league. He does so much for their team, and we're going to have to be hyper-aware of his weak side help tonight. Coach isn't alone on that appraisal. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Jones, following the basket by Giannis. Pass to Cunningham, takes a three, sinks the triple.
And look at how he's evolved from his rookie year. Cade is so much more confident in his three.
Outside, Barrett. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Leonard looking around. Cunningham up top. Back to Leonard. Six to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. The Heat shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
That free throw, no good. And the Warriors making a change here. Ball's checked in. That's off as well, so he misses both. Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves. And the timing, too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
You love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Pass to Leonard. Stolen by Jackson. Right outside. And here is Antetokounmpo. Jackson has the open look. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Heat.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Now, here's Barrett. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Barrett against Jones. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. You know, Tim, we see a lot of talented wings in this NBA. Where does R.J. Barrett separate himself?
Well, he's very difficult when he puts it on the deck, Kevin. He's got some moves, and he's got an array of finishes, both the layup package or he can pound it on your head.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 8. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Use of Nurkic. He's checked in for Hartenstein. Vanderbilt comes in for Jones. And Okogie subbed in for Leonard. The Heat also changing it up. Josh Giddey's checked in for Walker Kessler. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Wright. Cunningham outside. Pass to Okogie. Vanderbilt a screen on Barrett. Okogie for 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Giannis outside. The kick out to Fox. Stolen by Ball. Nurkic setting the pick for Ball. For 3. Rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Heat leading by 5. On the wing, Giddey. Giannis outside. Jackson a screen on Nurkic. Here's Giannis. On the wing, Giddey. 4 on the shot clock. A baseline J. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
They had relentless pressure on the ball handlers. It made them feel uncomfortable, and I'm sure they're going to try to replicate that in this one.
Warriors trail by 5. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And there's never been a question about LaMelo's handles. There's a lot he can do with the ball in his hand.
Shoots off the step back, and he nails the jumper.
That's exactly the look they wanted.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Cunningham outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
That's a beautiful pass. You just love the way Cunningham generates offense.
Fox against Ball. Giannis outside. Now, here's Barrett. Not a lot of room. Three-pointer, Fox. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. He's checked in for the Warriors. And Miami making a change here. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Okogie. Still without a basket. Outside, Ball. It's blocked. Giddey surveying the D. Pass to Sharp. Here's the floater. And the layup is good. And the Heat lead by 5.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Nurkic a screen on Giddey. Okogie for 3.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Fox a screen on Williams. Back to Fox. Pass to Giddey. Here's the teardrop. Great D that time from Nurkic. Okogie the pass the ball. Here's Okogie.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now Nurkic. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back to you, Kevin.
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And the Warriors with possession here. The Heat getting the buck. Nurkic banked in off the glass.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Fox against Ball to the paint. Here's Nurkic. Off target at the rim.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
A pass to Fox. From deep, Walker. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. And it's a 10-point Heat lead.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Now, here's Ball. He has 5. Vanderbilt a screen on Fox. Ball no good. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Miami Heat. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
We've got Kawhi Leonard. Bamba is out there with Hartenstein. Then it's Williams. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. That's the Warriors' 5. So, Tim, when you look at the current landscape of the NBA, the talent level seems to be at an all-time high.
Well, Kevin, there are more high-level shot makers in this league than ever before as guys continue to add shooting range and creativity with their handle.
And they got to be always evolving, right? I mean, you cannot rest on what you've done.
Well, the league now emphasizes high-level shot making more than they ever have. And in the era of the three-point shot in particular, it's crucial that you add that to your game.
Absolutely. That free throw good from Leonard.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Miami. R.J. Barrett comes in for Jarris Walker. And so he makes both from the line.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Giannis. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Kay Cunningham's checked in for the Warriors. That's good from Antetokounmpo.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Pass to Sharp. Fox with the screen for Sharp. Left side, Barrett. Kessler, a screen on Bamba. Barrett, no good.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Outside Williams. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Fox. And it's Leonard missing. The Heat leading by 9. Outside Barrett. Back to Fox. Antetokounmpo against Leonard. Giannis outside. Fox from outside. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Cunningham inside. Defended by Sharp. Pass to Williams. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Here's Cunningham. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
So good at playing through contact. The body control that Cunningham possesses is impressive.
Here's Fox. And Cunningham with the block. Kessler, screen on Williams. Miami no good on that time either. Warriors trail by 7. Down low. Stolen by Kessler. Outside Barrett. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Barrett. Trying to get something going. It's good from long range.
3 points.
Barrett's got 5.
Well, that ball was in and out of the hands of R.J. Barrett so quickly. He did not give the defense any time to react.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 8. Three-pointer. The kick out to Williams. That's a 2 from Cunningham. That ball, nice speed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Jones checked in for Kawhi Leonard. The Heat also changing it up. Jackson, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. And it's Wright in for Shaedon Sharp. And Barrett has got the ball here for Miami. 8-point game. Pass to Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get that one to fall.
And they had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but G.A. much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. The Heat leading by 8. Giannis just too much inside.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Jones sets the pick for Cunningham. Williams for 3. score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
Antetokounmpo against Bamba. Now here's Antetokounmpo, guarded closely. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes, and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. And both free throws good for Giannis.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Pass to Jones. Now Hartenstein. Outside Williams. From past the arc. Miami grabs the miss.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Out to Barrett. A 3-ball. Warriors with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Cunningham passes to Bamba. Outside Williams. Golden State moving the ball around. Hartenstein. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
I am so impressed with the touch of Hartenstein. Basically, he's automatic around the rim.
Outside Barrett. Again, the miss by the Heat.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
The kick out to Williams. Bamba setting the pick for Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Miami leading by 7. Wright with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Fox, no good. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Williams. Hartenstein with a screen on Barrett. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Antetokounmpo finds Barrett. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Barrett. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Barrett's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Miami.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors dancers.
Of Nurkic. He's checked in for Hartenstein. Vanderbilt comes in for Bamba. Okogie's checked in for Zaire Williams. And Ball subbed in for Cunningham. On defense, the Heat, they're leading by 8. Outside, Jones passed the ball. Oh, good on the triple. The Heat shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. And the dunk by Walker.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And he gets the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Wright kicks to Giddey. There's the triple. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Pass to Okogie. Now Nurkic. Here's Giddey. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Warriors trail by 8. To the inside. Vanderbilt the pass to Nurkic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play. And I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
And both free throws good for Nurkic.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Wright, the pass to Giddey. The kick out to Wright. Giddey, and Giddey stays with it.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
So a moment now to see the story on Jusuf Nurkic. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 9 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
And that's such a valuable tool for this team. His defense can really shift the momentum.
That one is off. Second free throw, no good. And it's Wright with the ball for the Miami Heat. Giddey goes in.
And he's got the speed to get away from defenders. Giddey turning on the Jets there.
Warriors trail by 10. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Miami Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Back to you, Kevin.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Leonard, he's checked in for Jones. Heat also with his son. Aiden Sharp's checked in for Wright.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Leonard. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
Well, he also did a great job on the glass, and it made a big difference.
Miami leading by 12. Giddey with it, now guarded by Ball. Pass to Sharp. To the middle. Good ball movement here by Miami. Clock at 4. This one for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Nurkic just got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Ball. 56 seconds left in the first half of the game. Fades and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He's about as smart a player as you'll find. LaMelo going to the up fake to earn the trip to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
It's obvious that LaMelo Ball loves making trouble for the defense. He loves to go right at guys in attacks without hesitation.
The Heat making a switch here. Kessler's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Miami leading by 11. And here's Sharp. Stolen by Ball. Pass to Okogie. Jacks up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Good to see Ball dishing it out there, especially to one of his perimeter shooters.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Kessler. He's guarded by Nurkic. Kessler passes to Giddey. Now Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Miami no good on that time either. And so it's the Miami Heat in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
I'm here with Coach Eric Spoelstra. And, Coach, what, if anything, do you think your team could improve on?
Well, the fact that, we had some open shots, so we missed them. We just have to stay the course. We're expecting a big burst from them in this building. We got to be stable all the way through.
You hope they start to fall. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
To center court. And get ready for the Phantom half-court shot. Drum roll, please. And thinking about the shot. Nice pass. Give it up for the participant.
Greetings, everybody. The stories so far revolving around Giannis, the Greek freak, in fine form tonight.
I'll take it one further. When Giannis is this hot offensively, he looks like the best power forward of all time. Apologies to Tim Duncan.
Will you stop it? Let's not go there. Stop it, Kitty.
I said looks like, Shaq.
Stop it, Kitty.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
Well, right now for the Heat, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Miami Heat. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Walker Kessler is out there with Antetokounmpo. And there's Jackson. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Barrett at the 2-guard spot. Warriors with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Warriors trail by 6. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Back to Cunningham. Hartenstein with the screen on right. Cunningham for 3. And Hartenstein is right there. Hartenstein's got 10 points.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Hartenstein on the offensive glass. Always ready to collect and then finish off on those missed shots.
Kessler, screen on Leonard. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Cunningham with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. Right down low. Cunningham's there. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Pass to Bamba. Here's Jones. Barrett covering. Jones, the pass to Leonard. Miami grabs the miss. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. The kick out to right. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. Warriors trail by 9. Now Cunningham. He has 7. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's so good at putting pressure on the defense. Cunningham took his drive right at him.
That's good from Cunningham.
You know, when you watch Cunningham, he can take total control of a game. He's got that 6'6" length, and then you combine it with his dribbling and passing ability. An impressive package.
Fox, he's checked in for Miami. And so Cunningham nails both of them. Miami leading by 7. Fox passes to Barrett. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Last season, he played outstanding. And he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch. And the Warriors making a change here. Williams is checked in. From the line, the Warriors pull it in. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And the dunk by Bamba.
And that 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 17 points in the game. Pass to Kessler. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. And the Heat lead by 7.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Antetokounmpo against Cunningham. Hartenstein with the screen on Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. Cunningham kicks to Jones. They get it back. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And they have been running their offense through Hartenstein tonight. And he has rewarded all of that trust.
Heat moving the ball around. Giannis outside. And Zaire Williams picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Barrett with the ball. 8 points for him. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Williams. 5 on the clock. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 10 points in the game.
Nice looking shot there from Barrett. You can tell he's confident when he's shooting the ball.
Back to Cunningham for the three. Kessler with the rebound. Miami leading by 7. And Fox has it in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer. Fox has got his second basket of the night.
And at the arc, Fox has only gotten bolder. He takes threes without even thinking about it.
Cunningham dishes it to Williams. Bamba setting the pick for Williams. Kicks it out to Jones. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Changes. Here's of Nurkic. He's checked in for Hartenstein. Okogie comes in for Jones. And it's ball in for Zaire Williams. Now, here's Fox. He has 5. Walker a screen on ball. Inside. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defenders, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
Cunningham passes the ball. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Bamba with the block. They get it back. Here's Sharp. Clock at 6. Back from outside. Warriors with the rebound. Nurkic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And while we've got this moment here now, let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Second, the Warriors.
And this team, in terms of scoring off the turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
And he makes the first.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Warriors. Josh Giddey's checked in for Miami. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Ball against Fox. Makes it off the glass. Fox has got 5 points in the quarter.
You gotta love the determination from Fox. Refuses to let the contact throw him off.
Vanderbilt setting the pick for Cunningham. Back to ball. Cunningham finds ball. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Heat. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Well, this has been far from his best game. And if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for him.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Walker Kessler, he's checked in for the Heat. Harris comes in for Walker. Pass to Nurkic. Lets it go with a three. And they recover it. And here is Ball. 6 points for him. 5 to shoot. That's a 2 from Cunningham. It's hauled in by Harris.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Giddey, no good. Warriors trail by 7. From 12 feet out. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Josh Okogie. Heat also with us up. Tyson's checked in. Now here's Vanderbilt. To the paint, inside. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Cunningham.
Well, 1 make in 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here, Antetokounmpo's checked in. Warriors on D, trailing by 5. Pass to Giddey. Down low, and stolen by Leonard. And it's Ball in the corner. Back to Leonard. Now, here's Vanderbilt. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Cunningham. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the 3-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 17. Giddey with the screen on Vanderbilt. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And good that time. Kessler's got 6.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Yeah, listen, Cade is too much for one defender. He didn't have a choice there but to foul him.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
first free throw is good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
DeLon Wright, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
And after not getting to the line in the first half, he has changed his mentality. He's being much more aggressive.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Kessler with the bucket. Kessler's got 8 here in the quarter.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
And here's Cunningham. Antetokounmpo defending. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, good luck. Giannis can close space in a hurry with that one.
That one falls.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 8. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Leonard. Trying to find Vanderbilt. Gets it to him.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
There's a minute left to play here in the third. Vanderbilt against Sharp. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Sharp's got 8 points.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Here's Cunningham. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Giddey kicks to right. It's rebounded by Golden State. Now the Warriors picking it up. Cunningham with it. Outguarded by Giannis. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Ball no good.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Here's Sharp. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And we've reached the end of the third. Heat lead by 7. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots. Move it.
Well, Coach Spo instructing his guys, Greg, to just take great shots.
I mean, no reason to rush into a bad shot, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Jones is out there with ball. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Bamba in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now, here's Sharp. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball. Antetokounmpo beats the defense.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Now Leonard. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Hartenstein.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for 2.
And that one misses. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Shaedon Sharp. So he can't get either to fall. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 9-point game. Pass to Leonard. And here is Bamba. That falls. Nice speed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 5th assist in this one. Inside, here's Jackson. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Heat lead by 8.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Ball with the bucket.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And here are the Heat now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots it up. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Leonard against Jackson. Now here's Leonard. He's tightly guarded. Golden State moving the ball around. There's Ball with the 3. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Nice to see Hartenstein assert himself offensively.
Fox against Jones. Right outside. Giannis inside. He's covered by Leonard. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Outside Leonard. Hartenstein with the screen on Jackson. Leonard the pass to Hartenstein. Outside Jones. No good from outside. Miami leading by 7. Barrett with the ball. Bamba picks him up. Barrett no good.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Leonard, no luck. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of the 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. Of pretty nice efficiency there. And Jackson gets it to go.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. He's checked in for Miami. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now here's Leonard. Looking to get back on track here. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And they continue to control the glass.
Outside, Barrett. Back to Giannis. Jackson setting the pick here for Antetokounmpo. Off target with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Jones finds ball. Leonard on the wing. They could use a bucket. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into fouling.
Free throw drops for Leonard.
And a guy any team would love to have. The quiet confidence of Kawhi has worked throughout his career.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
Outside, Fox. Back to Giannis. Outside for Jackson. Barrett the pass to Kessler. There's Jackson with the three. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Leonard battling for two.
Yeah, now 1 of 4 here in the fourth quarter.
Miami leading by 8. Onside, Barrett. Fox a screen on Jones. For three, Barrett. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Hartenstein's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Jones the pass to Bamba. Giannis against Leonard. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot open.
Kessler passes to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Leonard. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 6 points in the quarter. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Here's Jackson. Out to Barrett. From deep. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And the Heat lead by 11.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Ball to pass to Leonard. Back to Ball. And he banks in the layup.
Making it work in close. Ball getting an agile finish.
Jackson a screen on Ball. Fox no good.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
At the line for your Warriors, LaMelo Ball. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Outside, Barrett. They set the pick. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Kessler. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barrett. Ball with the rebound.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
And the dunk by Bamba.
And when it comes to moving the ball, LaMelo is unreal. Can make any pass in the book.
Now, here's Barrett. Antetokounmpo kicks to Jackson. Over Bamba. Again, the miss by the Heat.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Bringing that intimidation factor. I love it.
Here's Ball. Pass to Bamba. Offline with his 3. Miami leading by 6. Here's Young. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And now it's up to 25 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And with 4 fouls now, he has to be very careful.
Here's Hartenstein. Outside, Ball. Outside, Leonard. In the paint, Kawhi gets it done.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He knows every possession is critical now.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors dancers.
Change here. Lights checked in. Barrett outside. Just 5 to shoot. raises up, and he misses the J.
And that's just high risk, low reward. Contested mid-range jumpers drive the analytics guys nuts.
Now here's Leonard. And the rejection by Jackson. Outside ball. The three doesn't go. The Heat leading by 6. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Ball with the rebound. Jones outside. Leonard on the wing. Antetokounmpo defending. From 7. That one is off. Miami's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. And the flush by Antetokounmpo!
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Outside Leonard. And there's the three.
Showing no hesitation in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Cleared away by Leonard. Here's Jones. Outside ball. Takes the three. Trained from outside.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Now here's Antetokounmpo.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game. Now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Timeout called the Warriors. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
Got a piece of it. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And the shot goes in.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson's going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and one.
Jackson at the line for one.
Here's Bull. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about takes a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
And so it's Miami winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Jaren, you've shown yourself to be an impact player at both ends of the floor. But is defense where it starts?
Yeah, you know, the talking keeps me active, just being able to move my feet being able to stay low on defense, all those things keep you engaged. And when you do those things, you can make a big impact as the anchor of the team. And, everybody else, they take pride in defense. So if I'm working with everybody else, it's great.
Thanks, Jaren. Congrats on your success.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, say does that star...
The starter. Fresh season, but we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Dylan Brooks is out there with Trace Jackson Davis. Then it's James Harden. Then it's Evan Mobley. And it's Holiday in at the 1. Here's Harden. Pass to Mobley. Back to Harden. Driving inside. They swipe it. And here they come. Bridges passes to Curry. Banked it in off the glass.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Outside Harden. Mobley, a screen on Curry. Holiday from long range. Rebounded by Kamara. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. He told me that they've got one of the league's best lockdown defenders in Drew Holiday, so it won't be easy for us tonight. Coach went on to say that against top-tier individual defender like Holiday, the most important thing is spreading the points around and having a diverse attack. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And New York has possession. Following the 3 by Oklahoma City. Wallace, the pass to Curry. Here's the floater. And the layup is good.
Boy, Curry is just such a fabulous shot maker. Really knows how to adjust his motion for any distance or defense.
Now here's Brooks. Back to Harden. To the inside. Jackson Davis. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Wallace. New York working the ball around now. And here's Curry for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Curry's got 7 points.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
There's the triple. Harden can't hit.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Wallace. Mobley grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, B.A., building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
Here's Jordan. The Thunder making their last shot. Out to Bridges. There's a screen by Kamara. Just 3 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And the Knicks, another 3.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Now here's Harden from behind the arc. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Mikal Bridges cleared for takeoff.
Thunder trail by 5. Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Harden. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Curry passes to Jordan.
And here's Kamara, covered by Jackson Davis. Outside Curry, launches a three, and count it. Now 5 for 7.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. We've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Bobby Portis.
And I'm sure he's not pleased with these stats. His rebounding has taken a bit of a tumble over the last couple of months. He's really got to get his energy back up on the glass and start fighting for boards again.
Holiday passes to Brooks. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Down low. Here's Kamara. To the paint. Oh, stolen by Harden. And here's the fast break. And there's the lob. Picked it out of midair. Wallace outside. Pass to Curry. From deep. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Thunder trail by 5. Now Brooks. Back to Jackson Davis. Harden surveying the D. Now here's Mobley. Kamara covering. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basket.
And the Thunder making a change here. Aiden's checked in. Outside Kamara. Harden against Curry. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Harden finds Aiden. Outside Holiday. Pass to Harden. Let's go with a 3. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Wallace outside. Back to Curry. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Kept alive. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Last time they met was in Oklahoma City.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
ends up going with a whole new group. Then for Oklahoma City, Richards is checked in for Evan Mobley. Allen comes in for Brooks. And it's Young in for Drew Holiday. Allen outside. To snap the cold streak. Left block shot on the way. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
With how great a shooter Young is, defenders bite on that pump fake. A matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team. That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Pass to Holland. Vucevic, a screen on Allen. Here's Vucevic for 3. He buries it from 3. And the Knicks lead by 10.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Holland. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And the Thunder in possession here. After the basket by New York, counted from distance.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Mitchell, the pass to McCollum. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. Oklahoma City, number 1.
The steals numbers only tell part of the story. This was a team that made trouble for every opponent with their incredible effort on the defensive end.
Young against McCollum. Ayton with a screen. There's Young with the 3. Second chance effort. And it's finished off by Ayton as he lays it in.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's McCollum. Yet to see a basket.
Letting him have that from mid-range. Defense dodged the bullet there.
Harden, the pass to Ayton. With the 10-footer. No good. A bit long that time. And so McCollum will bring it up for New York. 7-point differential. Pass to Holland. Portis the screen. Out to the right wing. Wide open look. Counted. Good.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
And here's Allen. Young looking over the floor with the teardrop. And that's 2 points on the layup. Young's got 7.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
McCollum against Young. Tipped. Allen outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. And now just a 4-point Knick lead.
Yeah, anytime Young goes inside, his eyes are up, scanning for open shooters.
Mitchell, the pass to McCollum. Portis with a screen on Young. For 3, McCollum. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Young. This one for 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Portis' shot is off.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Allen. 3-pointer. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And Harden's court vision on full display right there.
Knicks shooting 55%. An ideal start so far. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Fans and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Answer.
steals, and they were the best team in the league at taking care of the ball. First and fewest turnovers, and you know their team took great pride in that.
And last year, the #1 ranking in steals just illustrated the level of effort that they put in on D. A minute 9 left in the first. Pass to McCollum. Portis with a screen on Young. McCollum with it, and it's Young picking him up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That'll be his second foul of the game. Mikal Bridges checked in for C.J. McCollum.
New York Knicks, number 11, Mikal Bridges.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on an 18-7 run. Allen outside. Pass to Richards. Outside Young. From outside the arc. And it's New York with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Bridges. Here's Holland. Portis with a screen on Allen. Portis right side. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Portis has gotten his second bucket.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Richards with a screen. Young way outside. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Knicks. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. We've got Trace Jackson-Davis. Grayson Allen is out there with Drew Holiday. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Mobley in at the 5, roaming the paint. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Pass to Mobley. Allen outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Bridges. 14 points for him last game against New Orleans. Holland can't hit.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Pass to Mobley. Curry with a steal. The 3 is up. Ooh, poked away. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Now here's Mobley. Now Holiday from downtown. And it's Jordan with the rebound. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Wallace outside. Pass to Jordan. Now here's Curry. He's covered by Holiday. Clock at 2. Shot from the top of the key. Buries the jump shot. Curry's got 17.
Yeah, another day, another virtuoso performance from Curry. It never ends.
Here's Mobley. Outside Holiday. And he lobs it up. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. To the middle. Puts it up. New York working the ball around now. Inside. Misses the baby hook.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
And here's Jackson Davis. Out to Mobley. Allen on the wing. Drains the triple. 15 points in the game. And in today's NBA, it seems like everyone has a three-point shot, Clark. That didn't used to be the case.
You're exactly right, B.A. In the good old days, way back in the day, threes were mostly for specialists. It just shows you how much the game and the players have evolved.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. In for Holland, and it's McCollum in for Bridges. Wallace, the pass to McCollum. And here's Curry for three. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. 20 points for Stephen Curry.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His fourth in this game after draining three in the first period.
Wallace outside. Back to Curry. 5 on the clock. Wow! Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. The Thunder, third.
Well, it was a long year, and you were reminded of it every time you played this team. I mean, they never gave up a lot of points. They made you work for everything. And the points you did get against them were really hard-earned.
And Brooks has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. To the wing on the left. Back to Jackson Davis. Pass to Holiday. The three ball on target from range. Holiday's got 6 points.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Back to McCollum. Outside Kamara. Here's Wallace. And again, New York with the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Brooks. Still without a bucket. Here's Allen. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And the free throw, no good. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Wallace. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got his 3rd assist of the night.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Holiday finds Mobley. Allen outside. Here's Jackson Davis. Mobley, left side. Wallace outside. Outside Curry. Down low. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Now here's Jackson Davis. Pass to Mobley. Clock at 6. Chalked up 2 there. Mobley's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Yeah, sometimes you know contact is coming, and Mobley did a nice job making sure he got the bucket.
Curry passes to Wallace. McCollum outside. Pass to Jordan. And here's Curry. The 3. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
He has been dropping bombs since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since then.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Brad.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. Another steal. Outside Curry. McCollum outside. And again, New York with the triple. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. And it's a 6-point Knick lead.
Off the pass, McCollum can be instantaneous. He doesn't think, he just shoots.
Holiday passes to Brooks. Here's Allen. He's covered by Curry. Shot to stop the run. Back to Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Lets it go from 11. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 27 points.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Holiday taking his time here. Brooks, the pass to Mobley. Pass to Jackson Davis. Allen outside. Here's the 3. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. And we'll see if that's the answer.
Now Curry. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Curry on the move. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Pass to Holiday. We've got 1:55 left in the second. Brooks from outside. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 5. City Thunder. On Friday, they'll be taking on Luka Doncic and the Chicago Bulls. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the New York Knicks.
In that game against the Lakers, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
Big group substitution here for New York. Vucevic, he's checked in for Jordan. Bobby Portis comes in for Kamara. Mikal Bridges checked in for Wallace. And Mitchell subbed in for Curry. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Richards comes in for Jackson Davis. James Harden, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Trae Young in for Drew Holiday. He does not get the second one.
Yeah, now a veteran in the league, McCollum's combo guard style of play is valuable to this team.
Mitchell against Young. They still need this. And it's New York with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. To the inside. Portis. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle. Portis with the steal. Mitchell against Young. Pass to McCollum. Vucevic, screen on Brooks. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists in the game. Thunder trail by 11. Young, the pass to Brooks. Back to Young. Now Harden. McCollum defends. Harden against McCollum. Pass to Brooks. Here's Young. The Thunder with another miss.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's McCollum. 3-pointer. Richards pulls it in. And so it's New York, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I think about when I was coming up. The emphasis on protecting the ball. It's not always demanded of guys now.
That's been the key difference here for them, no question. All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Checking out New York. I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picking up that big old dub.
So, Shaq, how many of those Game 1 home openers did you actually win over your career?
AOT, Ernie, all of them.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And Harden's got the ball here for the Thunder. They trail by 11. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Toumani Camara. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Curry in at shooting guard. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. And the basket by Holiday.
There you see the creativity. Holiday is so good at reading pick and rolls and breaking defenses down. It's hard to corral him when he's got the ball in those situations.
Now here's Wallace. The three from Curry. Curry rises up and hits the three.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Brooks, the pass to Harden. And another three for Oklahoma City.
That's what we expect from James Harden. Knocking down shots and returning the fire right away.
Back to Wallace. New York working the ball around now. And here's Curry for three. Mobley grabs the board. Thunder trail by 8. Lets a floater go. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Pass to Camara. Brooks against Bridges. Wallace outside. That three's off the mark. The Thunder have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Brooks, the pass to Harden. Mobley deciding where to go with it. Brooks from outside. Rebounded by Camara.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Here's Harden. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Now just a 4-point Knick lead.
Harden is lethal. His accuracy on point. You think it's a tough shot, but not so for him.
Buries it from 3.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. Number 5, the Knicks.
You know, after that solid performance last year, there will be a lot of high expectations this year. And nothing stays exactly the same for a team from year to year. There are a lot of dynamics involved, particularly shooting percentages.
Now here's Holiday. 9 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Brooks. Takes the 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. New York leading by 7. And here's Bridges. Brooks defending. Jordan the screen to the paint. And gets slammed up by Jordan.
A developing part of Bridges' game. Great job facilitating in the pick and roll there. What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
James Harden.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
For your next setting answer.
Making a switch here. Hollins checked in. Richards is checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Wallace. 5 points in the game. Outside Curry. Back to Wallace. Curry, a screen on Holiday. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That game starts a nice 5-game homestand for them.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
New York leading by 5. Of all the accolades James Harden has racked up, what do you think he'll be most remembered for?
You mean aside from his beard, which is pretty impressive as well as his game? I mean, I think his scoring ability, the way he did it, he was one of the first to really kind of master that step-back three against good defense. His ability to get to the rim, draw fouls, and make plays for others. I think all of that is part of what we will remember about James Harden.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Brooks outside. Pass to Mobley. Now here's Holiday. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
They're hammering away inside. 6 consecutive points coming from the interior.
Now here's Wallace. 5 points in the game. Curry with it. Rebounded by James Harden.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul for the Knicks. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Jordan. Bobby Portis comes in for Curry. And Mitchell subbed in for Wallace. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Allen's checked in. Clock at 6. Back to Holiday. 4-3. And it's New York with a rebound.
Really good shot contest there. Made it tough for the shooter.
To the middle. And it's Portis. That time on the assist by Mitchell. Portis has got 6.
Slick moves inside by Portis to avoid the defense for the hoop.
Pass to Holiday. There's the 3. That one's off. He's 4 for 9. New York leading by 8. Outside Mitchell. And here's Bridges. Portis with a screen on Harden. Bridges down low, defended by Harden. And it's New York scoring again.
Nikola Vucevic, guys, just goes to work when he gets an opportunity to score. I mean, he's a very, very polished offensive player.
Now here's Mobley. He has 6. The basket's good. Mobley's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Bridges outside. Now here's Vucevic, covered by Richards. Now Vucevic. He's got 9. Back to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Harden finds Mobley. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. There's a screen for 3, Allen. And it's New York with a rebound. Holland's got 4 rebounds now. It's Bridges on the wing. Over Allen. Bridges misses. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
3rd in points off turnovers, and they were top 5 in free throw percentage, making their shots at the line. Some real steady players on that team.
And these guys really took advantage whenever their opponents turned the ball over, finishing in the top 5 in points off turnovers last season. McCollum, he's checked in for New York. Then for Oklahoma City, Ayton comes in for Mobley. And it's Trae Young in for Holiday. Outside Mitchell. Vucevic, the pass to McCollum. Free throw line jumper. That's short off the rim. Thunder trail by 8. And here's Allen. 17 points in the game.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Here's Holland. And Ayton pulls it down. The Thunder have gone 8 of 15 in the 3rd quarter. Young finds Ayton. Kamara, he's checked in for Holland.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for New York, number 32.
Pass to Allen. Here's Richards. Harden from outside. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
McCollum, pass to Portis. McCollum outside. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. The 3. And Harden is good for 3. Harden's got 13 points now in the quarter.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Kamara, that's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got 5 assists in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Now here's McCollum. He has 6. Portis gets the bucket.
Just a great combo guard. McCollum is capable of being a go-to scorer as well as a terrific distributor.
Allen with it. Kamara covering. Pass to Ayton. Inside. Stolen by Mitchell. Outside Kamara. To the inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Kamara's got 6 points. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers? Taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Dylan Brooks checked in for Allen.
What's up?
We've got 1:28 left in the 3rd quarter here. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Vucevic. He's covered by Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vucevic. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. 11 points in the game.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Mitchell against Harden. Here's McCollum. Blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession. And some changes here for New York. Jordan comes in for Vucevic. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Portis. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Jackson Davis is checked in for Richards. Now here's Bridges. Lets the three fly. The Thunder pull it in. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Thunder trail by 3. For the tie. Tries again. Harden against Mitchell. Tries yet again. Young from long range. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. We're at the end of the 3rd quarter, and we've still got a close one. New York out in front, up by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter started. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the 4th. We've got Trae Young. Dillon Brooks is out there with Trace Jackson Davis. Then it's James Harden. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Here's Harden after the basket by New York. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
A proven scorer. When Harden gets into a flow like this, he can pile up the points.
Pass to Bridges. And here's Kamara. And here's Curry for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now here's Jackson Davis. Now Young to tie it up. Young with the signature tray.
In terms of volume, Trae Young is up there in three-point shooting. He's never shy from deep.
McCollum outside. Pass to Jordan. Outside Curry. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. James Harden picks one up.
And Curry's really a master at drawing contact. The defense has to be careful when defending him.
And he makes the first.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
New York making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. And so Curry nails both of them.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
And there's a foul. It'll go on to Monty Kamara. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Ayton passes to Young. Pass to Brooks. 4 on the clock. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning. Have not stopped.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Ayton was tracking that one all the way, meeting the ball right at the rim. I mean, that's great defense.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Young. Over to the left wing. And there's the foul. It'll go on to Monty Kamara. That's foul number 2 for him. So for Oklahoma City, Richards comes in for Ayton. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Young.
Nick Richards. Drew Holiday.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Down low. Brooks, the pass to Harden. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Bridges played it in with a nice touch off the window. Now it's a 3-point Knick lead.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Pass to Richards. Here's Mobley. Kamara covering. Mobley down low. Kamara on him. Mobley, no good. Now Wallace. There's a screen by Kamara. Inside. Wallace, right side. 3-pointer, Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Harden's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Brooks. Fires the 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Outside Curry. Tries it from 19. And it's New York scoring again.
Working that in-between area. Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
Brooks outside. To stop the drought. The Thunder with another miss.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Drops in the 3. Curry's got 43 points.
He's been incredible tonight. Seemingly scoring at will. Really powering his team forward.
Mobley passes to Richards. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Knicks leading by 6. Pass to Jordan. Back to Wallace. New York working the ball around now. Here's Curry. Curry just carves up the D inside.
Yeah, the handles on Curry are insane. There's nothing he can't do with the ball in his hands.
Here's Harden. He takes it in. And Harden with the slam.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Bridges misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
On the wing, Harden. Outside Holiday. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, that basketball IQ you see from Holiday, understated but consistent, so valuable, especially in these pick and roll sets where he just cuts up defenses.
Now here's Bridges. Back to Curry. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Harden's got 5 rebounds tonight. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, talk about a catch radius. I don't think you could miss Mobley with that pass if you tried.
Wallace, the pass to Bridges. Here's Kamara. The three from Curry. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Richards. Now Brooks. Shot from the low post is good.
And give Brooks credit. I mean, the defense put up a stiff challenge, and in the end, he gets the better of the matchup with great offense.
Outside Kamara. Back to Curry. From deep three-point land. The Thunder pull it in. Here's Brooks. Richards. It's good on the putback.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Jordan. Outside Curry. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Richards, the pass to Harden. Wallace pulls it in.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Back to Curry. Takes a three. Good! Another from three.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Davis is checked in for Oklahoma City. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
And, Allie, thank you for that. Harden outside. Shoots. Tips it up. Bridges pulls it down. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Curry with it. Checked by Brooks. Jordan with a screen on Brooks. From downtown. And he slams it down.
There's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
Now Bridges. Curry! And again for three.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Yeah, moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016. That was the top spot until Clay took it.
13 foul.
One shot.
Trace Jackson Davis.
And that one misses. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Here's Curry. Beyond the arc. Oh, no good. Now Holiday. Now Harden. It's stolen by Curry. Jordan inside, covered by Mobley.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
Thunder trail by 12. Outside Harden. Here's Holiday. Now Mobley. Oh, the slam! Off a fantastic lead pass. What a play!
Easy does it. Mobley is such a fluid athlete for his size. And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Knicks.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game one is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Stephen Curry.
Tremendous contribution from him, scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within single digits. And so he hits both. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
So New York wins it. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave them a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Stephen, another quality win. Is this one you can build on?
For sure. We're trying to create momentum. We understand what it takes to win a championship, and put a nice little streak together, playing against some great teams. That's only going to continue. Great challenges for us to kind of focus in on.
Congrats on the win.
All right, thanks, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And a chance for everyone to get some. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Allen is out there with Anunoby. It's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Sharp and at the center, locking down the middle.
Oh, when Jared Allen gets near the basket, you just know he's going to finish with authority.
Brown outside. The rebound by Halliburton.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Eason. Williams passes to Maxey. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. So here we go. It's game one of the regular season for both teams. And Doris, each one wants to start their year on the right foot.
Yeah, both of these teams have been waiting all summer for this game. Tip off to a new season. I can't wait, Kevin.
And here's Maxey after Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple. Brown kicks to Maxey. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
McConnell passes to Allen. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Brown against Anunoby. Good work there as it goes.
Well, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Magic. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the growth of Tyrese Halliburton as a player. Coach's eyes lit up, saying, I'm in awe of the steps that he's made. The vision and the scoring was always there, but now the decision-making has gone to another level. It makes life harder playing against him, but as a fan of the league, you love to see it. Everyone is a fan. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Back to Maxey. And stolen by Sharp. Pass to McConnell. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. Brown deciding where to go with it. Maxey against McConnell. Right at the free throw line. And the shot no good, a bit short.
taking what the defense gives you. Exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Allen outside. Pass to Halliburton. Hits the three-point bomb. Halliburton's got 6.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
Maxey against McConnell. Down low, here's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
You know Mark Williams enjoyed throwing that one down.
Allen outside. Anunoby kicks to McConnell. Anunoby a screen on Maxey. Pass to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Over Eason. Rebound by the Clippers. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home team just couldn't pull out the win.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3 ball, too critical in today's NBA.
Orlando leading by 4. Well, one thing the fans have come to expect from Jared Allen, Doris, some acrobatic finishes.
What's amazing, Kevin, is you might be looking at the rim, and there is no Jared Allen in your vicinity, and then a second later he's flying by and finishing. He's got great instincts.
Williams, that's good.
Well, this is Mark Williams' comfort zone. Foul line and down. Excellent job capitalizing.
McConnell passes to Sharp. And here's Halliburton. To the inside. Williams with the block. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Obvious check in for Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McConnell. Misses the 3. The Clippers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Maxey with it. Over McConnell. And that one's good. Maxey's got 6. Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. For the Clippers, Heisman comes in for Williams. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Tari Eason. Orlando also making some changes. Jock Landale's checked in for Jared Allen. Miles Bridges comes in for OG Anunoby. And Rollins subbed in for TJ McConnell. Rollins the pass to Bridges. Maxey against Halliburton. They need this one. Out to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Over Hart. Another miss by Orlando. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Pass to Maxey. Now here's Wiseman, covered by Rollins. From outside the arc, Landale grabs the miss. Orlando, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Hart finds Brown. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Motkovich is checked in, and it's Ellison for Jaylen Brown. And the Magic making a change here as well. Grant, he's checked in for Halliburton. Here's Landale. Still scoreless. Back to Grant. They set the screen. Inside. The layup off target. The Clippers shooting an impressive 60% early. Ellis in the post. He's covered by Grant. Stolen by Avdia. To end the drought. And he sinks the layup. And the Magic lead by 2. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
And for such a young team, Greg, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Wiseman. Clippers moving the ball around. Caldwell Pope with the screen on Avdia. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Now the Clippers moving it up. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And now here's Wiseman, the fast break chance. Pass to Alexander Walker. Los Angeles with another miss. Magic shooting just about an even 40% to start. Here's Bridges. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
I tell you, no secret that Miles Bridges at his best when finishing at the cup.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Wiseman kicks to Caldwell Pope. Alexander Walker passes to Wiseman.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Orlando with the ball. Avdia, the pass to Landale. Here's Grant. To the paint. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And Grant's such a versatile player. It can do a little bit of everything, including setting up his teammates.
Inside. And finished off by Wiseman.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
1:32 left here in the opening quarter. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. Number 1, the Magic. 4th, the Clippers.
Yeah, if you want to see how hard these two teams play, just take a look at the points allowed a year ago. I mean, that is impressive.
.129 left in the first quarter of the game. Grant finds Avdia. Back to Grant. Three-pointer. Matkovic with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Here's Matkovic. No scoring in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Ellis with the three ball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Stolen by Avdia. Pass to Grant. Here's Rollins. Here's Bridges. He's guarded by Ellis. Bridges double team. Rollins. The Magic again can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 3. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Back to Alexander Walker. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Clippers ahead as they wrap up the first quarter on a 15-6 run. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. OG Anunoby is out there with Allen. Then it's Sharp, and it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Halliburton in at the 1. The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one after the win against Toronto. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With the Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And here's Halliburton, following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. Anunoby against Brown. 4 on the clock. Anunoby kicks to Allen. Over Hart. Allen's shot is off. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Easton passes to Hart. Maxey on the wing. He's covered by McConnell. And it's McConnell with the rebound. The Magic trail by 6. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Off target from outside.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Back to Hart. Pass to Maxey. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
McConnell kicks to Halliburton. Anunoby passes to McConnell. Sharp sets the pick for McConnell. To the middle. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Sharp.
We understand that McConnell is playing pick and roll. He's going to make the right decision. He has just mastered that action.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. We've got a moment now to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for him.
And the rebounding contributions have been on the uptick over the last few months. He's definitely appeared to have made a concerted effort to really impact the game more and more with his work on the backboard.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Williams, a screen on McConnell. And stolen by Sharp. Eason against Halliburton. McConnell passes to Anunoby. There's the three. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now, here's Brown, coming off 31 points last game. Here's Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Sharp on the wing. Anunoby outside. Pass to McConnell. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. The three. Anunoby, no good. The Orlando Magic coming to this one following a loss to Cleveland. Hart the pass to Maxey, and he uses the glass on the layup. Maxey's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles. Orlando's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And in Tyronn Lue, the Clippers have one of the league's most highly respected, endorsed, coveted head coaches.
And think about it, Kevin. He signed an extension with the Clippers 2 summers ago. That was amidst rumors that the Lakers might have an interest. Remember, LeBron and Ty Lue go way back. But he is now committed long-term with this organization. That is smart business. But you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
And stolen by Williams. Brown outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now, here's Halliburton. 8 points for him. Pass to McConnell. Allen with the screen for McConnell. Shot clock at 6. Allen trying to break free. A shot by McConnell, no good. Los Angeles leading by 9. Here he goes. Eason's shot is good. Eason's got his first points in this one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Sharp. Anunoby passes to Allen. Here's McConnell. The Magic again can't hit.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
The Magic trail by 11. Down low. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Do you not love that by any means necessary attitude from Jared Allen, able to finish through the contact?
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here for the Clippers. Motkevich is checked in. Ellis comes in for Jaylen Brown. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Jari Eason. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Maxey. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Sharp. Grant comes in for OG Anunoby. Javier checked in for TJ McConnell. And Rollins subbed in for Halliburton. And people, Doris, talk about the right time for a team to go all in. What goes into that decision, do you think?
Well, first and foremost, if you are having a high measure of success, it becomes about how do we sustain this roster to not miss the window to compete for championships. If you're talented and you're winning, how do you do the best you can to sustain that kind of success?
Now, here's Bridges. 9-point game his last outing. To the inside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And Doris, after Paul George left, many figured the Clippers were a lottery-bound team. Instead, they were a 50-win team.
And Kev, they had great contributions up and down the roster. There was incredible balance. And needless to say, you have a man in the head coaching position who is one of the all-time best in Ty Lue.
Free throw drops for Rollins. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
James Wiseman, he's checked in for the Clippers. Los Angeles leading by 6. Now, Alexander Walker. He has yet to score. Takes the three. Offensive rebound. Here's Wiseman. That shot off the mark. And so Grant will bring it up for the Magic. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Bridges outside. It's blocked. Ellis with it. Now Avdia defending. And Grant sends it back.
Well, twice on the pipes, Jeremy Grant says, no, sir.
There's a good screen. The Magic again can't hit. The Clippers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Rollins. Wiseman dishes to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Ellis. Here's Alexander Walker. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Boy, at some point, you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Now, here's Bridges. Here's Landale. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Landale's got his second bucket.
Unselfish play by Miles Bridges right there. The team wants more of that.
Pass to Wiseman. And here's Caldwell Pope. Alexander Walker on the wing. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. The Magic trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bridges left side. Avdia against Caldwell Pope. Here's Landale. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds now tonight to the paint. And finished off by Wiseman.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Rollins. Here's Grant. The shot, no good. Clippers leading by 6. Pass to Ellis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ellis has got his second bucket of the night.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Avdia, the pass to Bridges. Here's the screen. Down low. Got a piece of it. Here's Rollins. Defended by Alexander Walker. It's good.
Come on now, that's easy money.
LA's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And Bridges with the block.
Oh, how about that rejection from Miles Bridges? Send it back.
Here's Landale. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Good on the second free throw. Clippers leading by 5. Pass to Matkovic. Now Caldwell Pope, defended by Avdia. Here's Matkovic. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. Inside. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. Josh on. He's checked in for Wiseman.
Number 3, Josh Hart.
So it's Orlando now. Now here's Grant. Hasn't made one yet. Bridges finds Grant. Now here's Avdia. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got 3 assists tonight.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm here with Coach Tyronn Lue. And, Coach, tell me more about your team's performance there in that first half.
I thought we got tired a little early, but, our pace was good. I thought we got some stops early, got out in transition, but we're doing okay.
Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Taking a look here now at the Magic. I've hung with these guys in the offseason. They're better than people think, but they still got to prove it.
Yeah, high hopes for them and for their fans as well. And turning back now to talk about the Orlando Magic. What a close game this has been.
I'm not seeing their activity on D. Right now, the game is close, but it could turn on them unless they up the effort.
I agree. If they let this slip away, it's because their defense let them down.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
No, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Orlando. Trailing by 2. Josh Hart out there with Mark Williams. Then there's Jaylen Brown. Then there's Maxey. And it's Eason in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Just 4 to shoot. For the lead, it's hauled in by the Clippers. Brown with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. At the top of the key, Maxey. In the corner, it's Eason. Allen against Brown. Rebounded by Allen. The Magic shooting 39% from the floor at their best. McConnell kicks to Halliburton. For the tie, Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. He's got to work for better looks.
Maxey in the corner. Brown outside. They shot off that time.
His scoring hasn't been what we're accustomed to, but as a team, they have been able to find success.
Halliburton kicks to Allen. And it's Anunoby. That time on the assist by Halliburton. Anunoby's got it all tied up now for the Magic. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles.
Come to me, come to me.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. At the Hart. Over Allen. Rebound by the Magic. Sharp's got 7 rebounds in the game.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
And here is Anunoby. To the middle. For the lead. And Sharp puts it in. Sharp's got 8 points.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game. And that pass, that was pretty.
Pass to Eason. Back to Maxey. Here's Eason. He's covered by Halliburton. Hart outside. There's Williams, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. 8 points for him.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get 1 to fall.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. In the third spot, Tyrese Halliburton.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Here are the Magic now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Anunoby outside gets the three-pointer to fall. Anunoby's got 7 points.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
DB, it's hard to believe that OG Anunoby is still in his 20s. He clearly has room to grow.
The league better look at him because OG Anunoby is starting to understand he can be a force on the offensive end. We already know he's a menace defensively.
Williams finds Eason. Inside. And Williams with the stuff.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team." Back to you.
A young, exciting team. Allie, we thank you very much. Anunoby against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Hart. Back to Caldwell Pope. Here's Maxey. Drills it from outside. Maxey's got 21 in the game.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Maxey passes to Hart. And here's Caldwell Pope. He's guarded by Anunoby. Clock at 6. Maxey against McConnell. And the shot goes in. 23 points in the game.
And how about the awareness from Maxey, firing off that shot just in time.
Anunoby kicks to Halliburton. Over Eason. Halliburton, no good. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles for the lead. And it's McConnell with the rebound.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Halliburton on the wing. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now let's go courtside for this story on Jaylen Brown. Allie, what are they telling you there?
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Los Angeles provided some information. All signs point to a high ankle sprain, something that they're going to have to be very careful with. And for a team with eyes on a championship, this injury could have serious implications. We will see how it affects them.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
Screen by Allen to the paint, and then Allen slams it in.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And when you watch OG Anunoby, what stands out most to you, Doris?
Oh, Kevin, you can't make me pick just one. I mean, this guy is elite on the defensive end of the floor. He's always going to give you great effort. And you better look out on the offensive end. OG Anunoby is starting to become a problem.
All teams making some changes here. Here's a look at the shot chart, showing location for Tyrese Maxey.
This is the shot chart of a dominant performance. I mean, he's taking a lot of shots because right now he believes that every shot he does take is going in. And who can blame him with the way he's played? Simply outstanding work coming from him.
Ellis outside. Pass to Wiseman. And Hart has it in the corner. Here's Matkovic with the lead. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
To the inside. Here's Rollins. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And now a 4-point Magic lead. Here's Alexander Walker. Nothing on the board. Ellis with a screen on Bridges. Back to Hart. Puts up a 3. Drops in the tray.
Well, you see teams concede the 3 to Josh Hart at times. This guy's growing more and more confident.
Hart against Grant. Pass to Rollins. From downtown. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Wiseman's got 5 rebounds tonight. Snatched away. Avdia with it. Picked up by Ellis. Here's Bridges. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ellis outside. Down low. Here's Alexander Walker. 3rd quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Avdia against Ellis. Grant outside and taken away by Ellis. Hart the pass to Ellis. Alexander Walker on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges with the board.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Pass to Avdia. Back to Bridges. Can they get it? Got a piece of it. Ellis down low. Defended by Avdia. Back to Ellis. And here's Wiseman. He's got 8. Hart outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Matkovic. And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. The Clippers 3rd.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoy playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Maxey's checked in. And a switch here also for Orlando. Halliburton's checked in. To the middle. Here's Landale. And the layup's good off the glass. Landale's got 7. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They lead by 1. Here's Rollins. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Halliburton against Maxey. Ellis outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Halliburton on the wing. Pass to Avdia. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The third quarter comes to a close. Magic out in front, up by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then there's Allen. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Sharp in at the 5 spot. Maxey, that's a 2-pointer. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He gets it in there. Sharp's got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic.
Sometimes your only option is to go to the floater, and that is money.
Eason, a screen on McConnell. Maxey into the lane, and slam dunk by Maxey.
And what a finish by Maxey with that contact. That took a lot of guts.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Well, we've all watched Maxey's game grow through the years, and he continues to improve.
Magic moving the ball around. McConnell, a 3-pointer, no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
They kick it out to Green. Williams, a screen on McConnell. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Maxey.
And in that pick-and-roll action, you have to stop the ball first. Maxey, too good with the rock in his hand.
Anunoby, good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Eason. Hart outside. Fires the 3. Shot by Eason, no good. Magic leading by 5. Now McConnell. Maxey with the block. Sharp against Hart. From the arc. Here's Williams. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Well, the big man, Mark Williams, his activity earns those second chance opportunities.
Pass to Anunoby. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment in this game. You have to be on the same page.
Christie, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Clippers trail by 3. Eason passes to Maxey. Hart outside. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Anunoby. Over Maxey. Anunoby, no good. LA's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, little player movement. That's how you play this game.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Halliburton looking around. McConnell in the corner. Pass to Allen. And stolen by Hart. Maxey on the wing to take the lead. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Sharp's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Anunoby passes to Halliburton. Christie against Anunoby. with the crossover. Christie with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. Maxey against McConnell. 6 to shoot. Christie kicks to Maxey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Maxey's got 11 points here in just the second half.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Halliburton with it. Williams picks him up. And there's the call on Mark Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Demon, he's checked in for Christie. Anunoby outside. Halliburton outside. Clock at 6. Over Eason. Once again off the mark, Orlando. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Hart outside. Pass to Maxey. Over McConnell. Maxey, no good. The Magic have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. McConnell, that falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Back to Maxey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Orlando leading. Anunoby passes to Halliburton. And stolen by Eason. Williams in the post. Defended by Sharp. Back to Eason. Shot clock at 6. Williams, a screen on Anunoby. Timmon, that's good. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. Allen with the screen for McConnell. Halliburton outside. Here's Anunoby. And the 3 off target.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Hard inside. Working on Allen. On the wing, Williams. Outside, Maxey. The 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now. He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Pass to Eason. Maxey deciding where to go with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the strike.
Tyrese Maxey to the line, taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Los Angeles making a switch here. Caldwell Pope checked in. And a change for the Magic. Diaz checked in for OG Anunoby. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. McConnell passes to Halliburton. Outside, Avdia. Sharp with a screen on Eason. Connects from three-point range. And the Magic lead by 4.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Eason with it. Pass to Caldwell Pope. McConnell against Maxey. The trade. And they get it back. Here's the 3. The Clippers rebound. Williams sets a screen for home. And again, no good by the Clippers.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
He's done a dynamite job rebounding the basketball, and no issues fighting it out against the big guys down low.
Caldwell Pope outside. Williams a screen on Avdia. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And how about the poise Caldwell Pope displayed on that possession? They needed an important basket, and he was ready and willing.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Avdia. And down it goes.
Boy, it's hard to fault the defense there. Avdia just so good, staying composed in tight spots.
Maxey against McConnell. Oh, the dunk.
My goodness, that move was just nasty.
The Magic with the lead. Now Halliburton. Allen with the screen for Halliburton. He's off from three. Clippers shooting 40% in the fourth. Now Maxey. Up top, Hart. Allen defending. 5 on the clock. To take the lead.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
At the line for your pick, Tyrese Maxey, taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that ties the game up. So making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
Well, this is the exact guy you would pick to take that shot. Beautifully done.
Sharp with a screen on Easton. Williams with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Defended by Avdia. Williams has a screen for Maxey. Off target from outside.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Now Halliburton. Pulled loose. Now Avdia. Williams with the rebound. 1:02 left here in the fourth quarter. Caldwell Pope against Avdia. Here's Maxey. Plays it in off the window.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
It's off target.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
With a screen on McConnell. The long shot, no good. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Of the and that time also a missed shot. And he commits the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Line for the court.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. So the Clippers with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And now, our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.